Hello everyone and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to do a single sample T in SPSS. So I'm going to be using version 25 of SPSS, but these instructions should work for pretty much any version of SPSS you're using. And in this case my example is going to be using a test value that's different than 0. Okay, so in many cases when you're doing a single sample T, you want to know if your mean is different than 0. In this case we're looking at a different value. Okay. Specifically, we're doing activity 5.2 from the textbook. And in this case, we have 67 students, and they are asked to read a challenging chapter from a textbook. And everybody reads it for 23 minutes. But then they don't know it's really been 23 minutes. You just ask them after they've read, and you stop them at 23 minutes. You ask them to estimate how long they actually spent studying. So we want to know whether or not people are over or underestimating how much time they actually spent studying. So the actual time they spent studying was 23 minutes. So we want to compare the mean time estimate here to 23. So to do that, we're going to click on Analyze, and we're going to click on Compare Means, One Sample T-Test. I'm going to move that time estimate variable over into the Test Variables box. But note down here, my test value is automatically set to 0. I want to compare that to 23. I want to compute the average time estimate for my sample and compare their mean to 23. Under options, there's nothing there that you need to change. We can leave it at a 95% confidence interval. And then just say OK. Once you've done that, it will give you your one sample T. With 67 people, our mean estimate of the time people thought they spent reading and studying was 30.25 minutes with a standard deviation of 6.3. The standard error is 0.77. That's just the standard deviation divided by the square root of n. Our T is 9.42, which is huge, giving us a very small two-tailed p-value of 0.000. Note that SPSS always gives it to you as a two-tailed test. In this case, we're doing a two-tailed test, so that's utterly appropriate. Note here that in my output, it says up there my test value is 23, letting me know that that's what I'm comparing my mean of 30.25 to. The difference between those is 7.25, and then I'm 95% confident that the true mean difference is between 5.72 and 8.79. Right? So it's very unlikely that this difference we're observing is due to chance with this low p-value, and the actual amount people are overestimating by is 7.25 with a 95% confidence interval here. All right, so to look at graphs, you can click on Analyze, Descriptive Statistics Explore. This is just one way to get graphs. There are others. I'm going to move time estimate over there, and under plots I'm going to ask for a histogram and say OK, and that will give me a histogram with my data. You can look at it there. Note that it's a little bit skewed, but not terrible. And then I have a box plot showing the median, and the down here is the 25th percentile and the 75th percentile. Okay. Not the only way to get graphs. There are other ways to get them, but that's one way. All right, now SPSS unfortunately does not give effect sizes D, nor does it give confidence intervals around them. So you're going to have another option to do that. There's another video showing you how you can get effect sizes as well as confidence intervals around them using just an online calculator. Okay, but this is all you need to know to do the analysis in SPSS. Okay, I hope that helps, and good luck.